Judy Austin's secret marriage with Yul Edochie LÈAKS must watch. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time of visiting my channel, do well to like and subscribe. Well, the court gave Yul Edochie a verdict, and they said Yul Edochie should not by any means go to get married to Judy Austin until they've divorced officially, until Yul Edochie is no longer married to May Edochie. Then and only then they can go ahead and get married to then and only then, that is when he can go and get married to Judy Austin. That was what the court gave Yul Edochie. But then Yul Edochie is a clout chaser, and he wants to show that he is man enough. He wants to always show that he does not heed to instruction, that he doesn't care about anything the court wants to tell him, that he doesn't care about what the court decides, that he is a man on his own. But he has failed to understand that no one is above the law. So he was just doing, or he has been doing things on his own. And that was what propelled him to want to hold a secret wedding. He wants to hold a secret wedding. He plans on holding a secret wedding with Judy Austin. I don't understand what gives Yul Edochie this mind. I cannot even place my fingers on what is giving Yul Edochie the audacity that he feels everything can happen, everything can go, anything that wants to happen, it should happen. That his mind is made up, that he wants to be a polygamist. He still wants to validate that he's a polygamist, even when the court has given him ultimatum, even when the court has given him a sanction that this thing, you can achieve everything you want to achieve, but let's sign this divorce first. Let the divorce be signed. Then whatever thing you want to do, whatever length you want to go, whatever thing you want to achieve, you can achieve them. But for now, this divorce needs to be signed. But Yul Edochie doesn't want to show interest. He doesn't want to show interest at all. He's just doing things anyhow. He's doing things anyhow that he wants to do it. And it does not really make sense at all. And that was why May Edochie said, okay, let me end this whole dispute, this whole issue. It says Yul has proven that he wants to be with Judy Austin. Okay, let me file a divorce. But then Yul Edochie is delaying this divorce up to this moment. But now there have been news that Yul Edochie is planning on getting married to Judy Austin, and thereby trying to truncate the authority or the law or the verdict that was given to him by the court that he should not marry Judy Austin until this divorce process between him and May Edochie is dissolved. And now, the funny thing is that you doesn't know that he's holding himself. If you're holding somebody, you're holding yourself too, because you will not move and the person won't move. Yul Edochie does not want to approve the divorce because he wants to keep May Edochie. And now he has forgotten, or he does not want to even think of the repercussions of his actions. That if he does not approve the divorce and he goes ahead to marry another person without the consent of his wife being May Edochie, who still is his wife until this divorce is being approved, then it is called bigamy, which is punishable under the law of the country. So now he has one option, but he wants to use one stone to kill two birds. That is his problem. He doesn't want to heed to people's advice. People have been dishing out advice to him daily. Try and correct your wrongs. Okay, you have done this. Focus on Judy Austin. Why May Edochie focuses on other things? Because people are saying, okay, imagine someone had to give an advice to May Edochie that May Edochie is a focused person, and that the mistake she did was going to get married to someone that is not focused, someone that is just an anyhow person, who is Yul Edochie. That she needed someone that is a nerd like her because she's a nerd. She needed someone that is focused, someone that loves a good and a well-paying office or corporate job, that doesn't like clouds, that doesn't like controversy, that doesn't like all these petty things. This is what someone is advising May Edochie to take. That this is the advice they're giving to May Edochie. And I think this is the best advice too. It is a good advice, because I think May Edochie settled with someone that was a nerd or someone that understands how to be a good person, she wouldn't have had issues like this. Yul Edochie loves this controversy. That is why most times you see him online, he's posting videos of him and Judy Austin. Judy Austin is praising him, calling him all sort of names, because that is what he wants. And now that he married May Edochie is not ready for all this cloud chasing, all this public praise and public panegyrics. So she prefers staying quietly and doing her things quietly. She even tried to warn Yul Edochie that it is not everything he brings on social media that is what's bringing. And this was something that started little misunderstanding between her and Yul Edochie. Yul is always the kind of person that wants to show the world that he's enjoying, wants to validate that he's happy, that wants to validate that things are moving on well with you. But nobody cares. The truth is, no one cares about whatever thing that is going on in your life. You just have to keep it to yourself, because the enemies out there that do not feel happy when you have little wins. And this was what Edochie was trying to point out for Yul Edochie, but he didn't listen. He felt it was that she was trying to subdue him, or she was trying to make him feel less of himself. Well, before I continue, my dearest subscribers and visitors, if this is your first time of visiting my channel, do well to like and subscribe. Well, in another news, Very Dark Man has sent a message to Burna Boy. Very Dark Man has sent a message because Burna Boy, and because of the information that went online, or that went viral following the missing of Happy. Happy went missing, and they've been trying to find him for days now. And Happy went missing following after he made a video where he was talking about Burna Boy and Diddy and the rest. It was a caricature video. So he made that video now a few days after he went missing, and Burna Boy, the reaction was like, he made a post like he was trying to ask who is missing. 7 is real. That's what he wrote, and it started a lot of reactions. The Very Dark Man said if Burna Boy has hands in what has happened to Happy, that he should try not to be an oppressor, that he should do things well, that if he's angry at Happy for defamation and the rest, he should go to the court. That he's influential, he has the power to get a good lawyer. He's wealthy to get a good lawyer that would stand for him and make Happy get his cause. That even Happy has defamed him being Very Dark Man, but then he doesn't have any reasons to come and sue Happy. Happy is the kind of person that he's loquacious, but then going to hide him, because the information was that he was taken by security, his compound security or his street security. From there, he was taken to the police, a disclosed area by the police officials, and up to this moment, they've not heard or seen Happy. Very Dark Man went on to speak to Burna Boy that he shouldn't be like a tyrant, he shouldn't be like an oppressor, that everybody is in Nigeria, and that Burna Boy should try and settle things quietly and amicably than to take it into this path that he's taking. And this path he's taking is not justice at all. That if he wants to seek justice, he should follow the right path, which is going to the court, filing a suit for defamation, or maybe he's angry about what Happy did or one thing or the other. He should just do these things legally than taking laws in his hands. And it is the truth. It is the truth. It's better for you to take things legally than to take laws in your hands, because you don't even know how these things can boomerang. And you will lose the value, the love, the respect, everything people had for you, all because of one little mistake. And that is what Very Dark Man is telling Burna Boy. Well, moving on to the gross of the matter. Well, there's been a post after Yul Edochie and Judy Austin made a post on social media where Judy Austin was praising Yul Edochie, saying all sorts of things, calling him names, calling him Missing Millie, Geoffrey, calling him all sorts of things. Someone went ahead to make a revelation, and this person said something that stirred lots of reactions. Yes, it stirred lots of reactions. It was like an eye-opener for people to understand who Yul Edochie is and the moves he's planning. He said, very soon we are going to organize the biggest wedding in Africa. Oh yes, it's going to be the biggest event. We are just waiting to free ourselves from May the snake. And this person had the effrontery to call May Edochie the snake, and it doesn't really sit well, because you're depicting this woman as a snake, this woman that did you nothing, not because Yul Edochie is your will I say your popular actor, and you've forgotten that he did wrong by breaking the vow he had, or his marital vow with May Edochie. He went ahead to have an affair with Judy Austin, and you're justifying it instead of you to feel pity and try to tell Yul Edochie the right thing. But because of you're a fan of him, you're calling May Edochie and trying to turn the tables around, making it look as though May Edochie is at fault. But people can go to any extent to fan someone, but it's not about being a fan, it's about using your conscience. Will your conscience be at peace for this kind of things you're doing? Are you proud of yourself coming out to support a man that you know fully well that he did wrong? It's not like he did wrong going into polygamy, but the procedures he went through is obviously wrong. Well, I don't know your reactions. I don't know what you think. Feel free to drop your comments, your reactions. How do you feel? Feel free to share, and please, if you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, Do well to subscribe so you don't miss out on juicy celebrity and entertainment gist. Always stay tuned to Honest Mike for never leave your side. Do have a beautiful day and I love you so much. Bye.